Day 285 on Daily Dose of Hope, and we've been on the subject winning by wisdom. And we said wisdom guarantees winning anytime, any day. Strength can bring a man out of challenges sometimes, but wisdom will bring you out all the time. And wisdom ultimately keeps us from certain struggles and challenges. So, wisdom and winning, they are inseparable companions. Anyone that wants to stay triumphant in life must employ the company of divine wisdom. Wisdom and winning, they are inseparable companions. To stay triumphant, you must be a man of continuous wisdom. So, how do you keep the river of God's wisdom flowing in your life? If wisdom is the womb of winning, how do you stay wise? The first way to stay wise is to not believe you are wise. Anyone that believes he is wise enough is already a fool. The first way to stay wise is to have an hunger for knowledge and to never believe you have gotten to the place of total wisdom. Those that know are always aware of how much they don't know. That's why Proverbs chapter 1 verse 5 says, a wise man will hear and increase. So one of the marks of wisdom is to hear and increase in learning. To keep the river of wisdom flowing in your life so that you can keep winning, you must hear and increase in learning. Another way to keep operating in this wisdom for winning, another way to keep the river of this wisdom for winning flowing is to give yourself to continuous reading. Daniel said, I, Daniel, understood by books, not just the Bible. Read books that has to do with your field of endeavor. You're having challenges in your marriage, get books on marriage and read them. You're having challenges in your business, get materials on business. I've seen people struggle with business, but they have read no book on business. I've seen people struggle with marriage, but they have invested in no knowledge around relationship and marriage. They don't know what the female anatomy is about. They don't know what the male anatomy is about. They have read nothing, they know nothing, and they are wondering why their marriage is not working. There are books that are relevant to your struggles or challenges. Take time to read them. Daniel was relevant in all dispensation of kings that ruled in Babylon, though he was a slave, because he was someone that understood by books. So you keep your river of wisdom flowing for practical solution and winning by reading books. You can also keep the river of wisdom flowing by asking God. The Bible says, does anyone lack wisdom? Let him ask. God is the only wise God. And God said that when you ask wisdom of me, he said, I will give you without criticizing you. You lack it, ask it. Nobody wants to agree they lack something. But the truth is that every struggle in your life is a mark that you are lacking in wisdom. King Solomon said, with all that is, get understanding. Because wisdom is a principle. It means wisdom is too principal and paramount to be indispensable. You need it. You need it in any field of your endeavor. And the more wisdom you get, the more triumphant you become, the more winning, the more accolades, the more badges you get on the way. So you lack wisdom, learn. You lack wisdom, acquaint yourself with books. You lack wisdom, ask God the Father for unusual wisdom. To keep the river of wisdom flowing, your triumphing will be guaranteed always. God bless you.